What's up, guys? Caleb from Delta Bayou Outdoors. Thought I'd take a few minutes today and go over some of my arrow builds for hunting season. I know I build a lot of arrows for guys for 3D, TAC, competition, ASA. But now it's about the time of the year where everybody's starting to dwindle back towards their arrow setups for deer hunting, especially elk, mule deer, and I got some bear hunters as well. But I want to take a second to go over a couple of things. So what I really like to run during hunting season is I like my 5mm arrows and my 4mm. I will say that it does do a lot as far as penetration goes, but I do like to wrap the back of my arrows. I'll use a boning wrap. I have gotten to where I do cut them down to a certain length to get to a certain grainage. Boning X3 vanes, 3-inch. I do tune my arrows, not tune my arrows to the string. In other words, I take the bow, shoot the bow into a target from about 10 feet, mark the top of the nock, and see which way the bow is turning. And to go along with that, you fletch your arrows according to the twist. Now, a lot of guys know that, especially if you work in a bow shop, work around a lot of bows a lot, you can simply look at a string and see which way it's twisted, left or right. And what you want to do is you want to fletch to coincide with that twist. So just like a rifle, a bow has a natural twist to it. Depending on which way the builder built the string, it's going to naturally want to turn your arrow left or naturally want to turn your arrow right if you shoot it into a target without any fletchings. A good way of doing that is to take the nock, mark the top of the nock with no fletchings on it, bare shaft. Mark the top of the nock with a Sharpie, anything like that, paint pen. And you want to get about 10 feet from your target, simply draw back and shoot into it. Walk down to your target and see which way your nock has rotated. Either it's going to rotate left or it's going to rotate right. According to that rotation, that's the way that you want to fletch your arrows. Remember, everything spins together. This particular customer he has a left twist in his string. So I've got a left helical, 2 degree. Also, this guy is shooting a 3-blade, 125 grain fixed broadhead. So he opted to go with a 4-fletch style in the back. Everyday boning wrap. I do cut my wraps down so I can get to a particular weight that I do like. And a standard victory knot. So see if we can't get about 6 more to turn out like this. Y'all hang in there. All right, so what we got, little left twist, roughly about a 2 degree left helical. I do set up 2 jigs, try to knock out as many as I can. It just seems to work a little faster that way. But boning, flow yellow wrap, boning X3, 3-inch flow yellow vanes on a 4-fletch, left helical, 2 degree. There you have it. It's a nice set of arrows too. I love these flow yellows. Super bright without having to shoot a luminoc too. That's what I like. I've gotten these wraps figured out to where I can cut them down and get a super lightweight out of them, especially the smaller diameter arrow I get. And I can 4-fletch these arrows right here for a fixed blade. And what I did was, and what I like to do, so anytime you get an arrow built by me, if anybody ever gets an arrow built by me, what I do is on every arrow I build, there's going to be a notch on every nock, right? Either a notch or an indentation. Convex, concave, whichever way you like to see it. But if you're in the dark, whatever, and guys are worried about spine alignment, especially on victory arrows, since they do mark the spine, and it does help. Yes, it does, especially if you're borderline under spine or you're trying to tinker with that borderline area. But what I do is I take these arrows and I'll set them in my jig a certain way to where this knock will be parallel with your string, and your spine will actually be right down the center, roughly, of 2 of these veins, right? So when you knock it on your string, any arrow built by me specifically, if you'll feel the knock, feel the indentation or the notch on it, turn it towards you and clip it on your string, your spine will always be up. Your arrow always sit in your arrow rest like it needs to be. And on a 3 fletch, I do the same thing. I just put the cock vein on the center of the spine. That way you've got 1 fletching up and 2 down. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. Anybody need any arrows built, come see me at Simmons Sporting Goods in Bastrop, Louisiana, or message me through my my channel or my TikTok at Delta Bayou Outdoors. I'd love to hook you up. Remember, keep the good Lord first. Keep your eyes on Him. Stay classy. We'll see you next time.